Okay, good afternoon. Wala na po tayong gagawing introduction. Diretso na po tayo. But this time, I think tutulungan ako ng ating mga staff from APLA leaders natin, ng mga nandito ngayon. Si Master Guide Meli Bagtas, Emeline Pacardo, at Sir Solomon. Okay, so ang topic natin for this afternoon is all about activities. Ayan, activities. So, ano bang naisip ninyong activities? So, this is our last part, para sa ating gagawing agenda. Okay, activities. So, there are topics here. Social development, recreation, steps in building a successful crafts program, nature camping, and witnessing. So, pagtutulungan po natin na mga APLA itong topic. So, itatakal ko itong social development hanggang sa recreation. Ito yung sa akin. Ibigay natin ang nature kay Ma'am Emeline. No? At saka yung steps in building a successful crafts program. And then, kung darating si Sir Sol, bigyan natin sa kanya yung camping and then witnessing kay Ma'am Melis. Kasi masyadong mahaba to, kaya ito ay all activities. Ano bang meron dito? Alam niyo, nung binabasa ko to kanina lang, kasi hindi nga pumasok si ating speaker. Kaya ito, biglaan talaga. So ngayon, social development. Nakikita po ba, nababasa po ba ng maliwanag mga kaibigan? Say naman po.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in social development, this is the first part of our lecture according to the presentation. Philosophy of social education. Sabi dito, Christian young people have every reason to be the happiest persons in the world. Tama po ba? Jesus said, I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. This kind of abundant living is for God's people right now, today and every day. So kung hindi po kayo naniniwala, baka malaki po ang ating problema, no? So dapat maniwala kayo, na ito yung isa sa ating naririnig, nakikita sa mga ganitong pagkakataon. When we look at Christ, our example, we discover that he was not a recluse or a wallflower. Okay, when you say recluse, medyo malalim yung English nito no? Siguro ito tinutukoy doon sa taong namumuhay ng ligpit. Apart from the word na parang ang dating ay nakaligpit, no? Or a wallflower. Kumbaga sa pader, parang nandun ka lang, nakadikit ka lang doon. Nakatabi ka lang, The brief scriptural record of his early life emphasizes that he was an all-around youth with a winsome personality. Okay. So kung sa isang bata, sasabihin mo siguro this is a winsome child, Isang kahali-halina or tawag dito, kaakit-akit na bata or isang bagay na talagang mararamdaman mo na talagang humahanga ka, Napakaalindog. Yan yung mga sinasabi diyan. His companions like to be around him. He must have been friendly, likable, and a real he-man. Okay. For he developed with perfect harmony, physically, mentally, spiritually, and socially. Ito yung 4 aspect na nakasalalay lagi sa ating buhay. Okay. Ano pa? Sabi dito, let's go to the recreation. Sabi dito, a mature approach. Okay. Paano ba yung a mature approach? The Lord's plan for life includes recreation. God himself created pleasure. Ano ba yung mga pleasure na tinatawag dito? Siguro ito yung parang nagiging nalulugod ka, nagagalak. sa isang bagay na gusto mong maging kasiyahan, ano? A delightful or joyful something is that, like that. And he wants his children to find true pleasure, no? The following inspired sentence sounds almost like a command. It is the privilege and duty of Christians to seek to repress their spirits and invigorate their bodies by innocent recreation with the purpose of using their physical and mental powers to the glory of God. So mababasa po natin ito sa message to young people. So ganito yung isang magandang pananalita, ano? Or pagpapahayag. Okay, sa games. Let's go to the games. Sabi rito, games fall into several categories. Ano kaya ang dahilan? Ano? Bakit kaya? The poorest of these are card games and other games of chance. Nako, sa cellphone ko maraming larong games na baraha like yung mga tong its, pusoy dos. So, sa totoo lang po, nasisira buhay ko rito kaya ginawa ko sa cellphone ko. Alam niyo mga kapatid, uninstall kasi parang sabi ko nag-umpisa ako alas 2 na madaling araw, nagtotongits pa ako kahit hindi totoong sugal. Nadadamay ako sa ganito eh. Many of these games encourage gambling. Okay? Gambling, dissipation. Ano kaya yung dissipation sa Tagalog? Ano kaya yung dissipation? Ano yung may sasagot ninyo diyan? Siguro ito yung parang tinatawag na pagwawaldas ng pera. O ayan. Ibahin natin dahil cellphone, pagwawaldas ng oras, pag-aaksaya ng panahon. Okay? And cheating. And should be avoided by the Christians. Some, however, which develop skills in such area as Bible knowledge, vocabulary, building, nature, identification, and other areas of learning have proved to be both interesting and profitable. So doon tayo dapat sa mga bata, bagay na may ang dating may matututunan ng ating isipan, ng ating pangangatawan. Hindi doon sa nakakahikayat ng pagkakalugmok mo. Ang lalim ng Tagalog ko, lugmok sa isang bagay na hindi ka na makalaya. Young people like action. Naniniwala ba kayo na gusto ng tao lagi action? Ang alam ko, ang mga magulang gusto drama no? Indoor and outdoor active games appeal most of them. When properly supervised and directed, these games may be an important aid in developing sportsmanship, teamwork, coordination, physical conditioning, and personal achievement. So ito yung maganda na dapat natin gawin, sa loob at labas, na meron tayong ganitong ginagawang pagharap sa mga buhay natin na mangyari ito. Okay? So from recreation again, sabi sports pa rin tayo. The most benefit from any sport comes from participation in the event. Totoo ba o hindi? Meron bang benepisyo pagka ikaw nag-participate sa mga ganito? Ako ayoko mag-participate kasi ang katwiran ko, pag nasagi ko, aray, ang sakit. Siguro depende sa games, Pero kahit anong games, sometimes it's very harmful. Pero iwasan nyo na lang masaktan kayo. It can be readily seen that competitive games offer little or no real value. So ito na yung to the spectator. Ito na yung tinakil dati ni Ma'am Emily, ni Masugid Emily sa kanyang topic about recreation na walang bagay na doon magiging maganda, Emotions are often aroused with no outlet for the crowd except name calling or yelling, The control of commercial sports rests in the hands of syndicated money interests who, with their emphasis on winning, have a tendency to exploit the athletes and to lionize the star player. So yan, ito na yung mga nagiging dahilan, nagkakaroon sila ng bagay na hindi maganda, sa mga kanilang ginagawa. Okay, certainly, the simple exercise of riding a bicycle or playing a game of tennis with a friend would not be condemned. It should be repeated. However, that is no other area of recreation in their need to have a more discriminating mind than in choosing in playing games of sport. So simple exercise, the best thing we need to do in our lives na talagang merong healthy living tayo diyan na magaganap or lalakas pa ang ating katawan. Okay? Sabi pa rito, a better way. Ano kaya yung pinakamabuting gawin natin? Ano? From childhood, all people have had an urge to make something or achieve in some cultural activity. The Creator has put this creative urge with man. Today's automated push button, it just minimize and stifle this impulse. Nevertheless, the need for self-expression through creative achievement still remains. Man owes it to himself to develop a creative habit that not only will give him pleasure, not now, but will prove a source of satisfaction for the rest of his life. A high degree of creative achievement that also rewards him with lasting pleasure may be enjoyed in the fields of music, art groups, discussion, reading, and writing. So, ganun, mga kaibigan. No? Meron tayong tinatawag na magiging masaya tayo, no? Because of our pleasure sa ganitong mga magagandang pamamaraan na ating gustong gawin sa ating buhay. So next, God out of doors is always beckoning the youth to adventure and exploration. When you say beckoning, ito'y para yung malalim no? Parang tinutukoy dito yung salitang tango or tinatag nating tinatangoan natin or kinakawayan natin yung isang bagay dito sa sinasabing ito, no? So, or kumbaga parang tinatanggap natin yan. Recreation in the open air, the contemplation of the works of God in nature will be of the highest benefit. Okay, nasusundan po ba ako mga kaibigan? So, parang mas binabasa ko siya kasi yun na yung aking pinaka-topic sa aking sinasabi. Kasi kung mas i-discuss ko pa ng maliwanag, baka magtagal. So that's why I write it all here in the presentation na mabasa na lang natin habang binabanggit natin. So let us have a wisdom, ano? Na maunawaan natin kung ano yung pinag-uusapan natin dito. The thrill of discovery will be on every woodland trail, painted desert, coral strand, or in the tranquil beauty of hidden lake. Lalalim ng Tagalog, ano? Okay, when you say tranquil, that is parang isang bagay na merong katahimikan, ano? Merong katiwasayan doon sa lugar na yun, no? Kumbaga napuntahan mo yung sulok na sulok. Wala kang marinig kundi mga likha na. Okay, the scent of the forest, ano? O yung amoy, yung bango. Ano? Nasubukan nyo na ba pumunta ngayon sa UP? Hindi ko na maamoy yung bango, kundi naamoy ko amoy kambing. Arami na doon maamoy, amoy manok. So hindi na natin mapil yung mga ano natin dito sa malapit sa mga city, pero pagka siguro when we go to the mountains or in the wilderness, siguro ma-appreciate pa natin yung mga bagay-bagay na yan, ano? Okay, the friendly glow of camper ember, ayan, yung may maroon tayong ginagawang pag-apoy, and the companionship of fellow campers singing under the bus canopy. Okay, ito malalim na naman to. When you say bus, parang isa itong tinatawag na malawak, malaki, parang huge, no? Na isang ating parang siyang tent, parang gano'n, ano? Okay, of the jeweled heavens with each an unforgettable picture in memory. The beauty and the grandeur is all there. What a thrill for the Christian youth, all this and heaven too. When you say grandeur, malalalim yung English dito eh. Nako, when you say grandeur, ito'y parang sa salitang isang katulad ni Solomon, isang dakilang hari, may kadakilaan sa pagiging matalino niya. Kumbaga, splendor siya yan. Tinatawag natin, when you say splendor, that is karingalan. Ano pa bang mas malalim na salita dyan? Karingalan. Siguro yung kanyang...
Kadakilaan.
Yun yung grandeur, ano? Or maybe the word is yung ating sinasabing dignity, meron siyang karangalan, ano? Or something na nobility. Isa siyang maharlika, kaya may kamaharlikahan siya. No? O kaya isang tawag natin sa kanya isang kamahalan. That is majesty. So that is grandeur. When you say grandeur, parang nandun na lahat yung bagay na meron sa ating Panginoon na wala sa atin, no? Na sana maramdaman natin. Kaya what a thrill for the Christian youth, all this and heaven too. Okay? Malapit na ako matapos. And now for the best, Unquestionably, the very best forms of true recreation are those indoors or out that follow the example of Jesus, who went about doing good. No recreation helpful only to themselves will prove so great of blessing to children and youth as that which makes them helpful to others. So mababasa natin ito sa education page 212. So ito na yung mga talagang pinakamabubuti, no? So, ano pa? Hobbies and crafts. In this day of constant pressures, everyone needs an interest or activity to which he can turn for release of tension from the daily strain of living. Oh, ngayon ba nakakaramdam ba kayo ng isang bagay na when you say the word strain, maraming ibig sabihin ng strain. So sa ating pamumuhay, para tayo naghihirap, para ba tayong hirap, meron tayong pagtitiis. Ayan, sa mga nangyayari ngayon na hindi tayo magkita-kita, no? Many people find hobbies and crafts are a means of relaxing the mind and muscles. A well-balanced program will make life more meaningful. So yan yung magandang gawin natin, para malibang tayo. Alam nyo, ginagawa ko ritong libangan, yung pagbabalat ng tanso. Marami kasi ritong pinutol na wire, pinutol-putol ko rin, tapos ginagawa ko, tinatanggal ko balat, tinatanso ko. Tapos yung mga balat, meron akong gagawin ko sa isang crafts. Tapos yung tanso, pagkakakitaan ko, kasi 750 yung per kilo eh. So medyo marami-rami na tong aking hobbies dito, The Pathfinder Club age is a good time to bring youth into contact with a variety of crafts and hobbies. Marami ba talaga? Kasi in our Pathfinder Honors, there are almost, I think, 600 plus to 700 plus. Yan yata yung last ko sinabi. Tama? Oo. Merong ganun na karami, Okay. It's a good time to bring youth into contact with a variety of crafts and hobbies. It is the privilege and responsibility of leaders to introduce to them activities that they can learn well and take with them throughout their lives. Some of the activities may even become the life pursuit of some. Okay, ayan na. Nakakatulong na yan. Okay, sabi pa rito, hobbies cover a broad area. Here are example. Okay, ito. Making hobbies. Okay, ito yung una. Any of the arts and crafts, woodworking, carving, photography, sketching, ceramics, and weaving. Actually, these are all honors, Proceeded doon sa ating activity na pwede nating ma-earn ng mga bata, natuto sila, natuto tayo. And then, we will learn something about this activity. Okay? Next, learning hobbies, astronomy. Ito, malabo tayo, pero pwede naman natin siyang panoorin na lang, pag-aralan din. Scientific accomplishments, writing, language study. Ayan, mag-aral kayo ng language study para hindi mahirap ang mga Pilipino sa pagsasalita. Doing hobbies, gardening. Sabi, ang mahihilig dito, yung yung ang mga katawan ay nanlalambot na, kaya mag-garden na lang kayo, Playing a musical instrument. Yan. Si Sir, tawag dito, si Sir Rolly, napakagaling magtugtog ng gitara. Sana turuan mo ako. Nature hobbies, bird watching, racing, tropical peace, swimming, etc. So, yan yung mga doing hobbies na talagang pwede natin ginagawa din. Okay? Ano pa? Collecting hobbies, rocks and minerals. Ito po, kapag ako po ay napapasyal sa mga beach, ay ang una kong kinokolekta ay talaga mga shells, iba-ibang klaseng shell. Kaya nung nandiyan ako sa NLM, nagkaroon ng PLA seminar dyan, instead na makinig ako doon sa lecture nila doon, ang ginawa ko, namasyal ako sa dagat, nang kolekta ako ng maraming mga mga shells. Alam ni yan, ni Elmer tsaka ni Raynel. Pagka ganyan. Stamp, seed, sun, and may even become the life pursuit of some. Nagiging kaabalahan natin. Kaya hindi tayo mababagot dito sa ating pamumuhay ngayon. Okay, so steps in building a successful life, crafts and programs. So, pwede ko nang ibigay ito kay Ma'am Emeline. I-share ko na lang. Ma'am Emeline, tapos na po ako. Ikaw na po.
Sir, tuloy ko. Akala ko nature sa akin. Okay. Okay, tuloy po natin yung inumpisa ni Sir Nilo. Steps in building a successful craft programs. Okay, meron palang craft programs. At ano yung mga steps? Una, The Pathfinder counselor or instructor should first become thoroughly acquainted with the craft or hobby himself. Ibig sabihin po, yung counselor or kung sino man yung magtuturo ng crafts na activities nila, kailangan ay sanay na sila. Yung alam na alam nila na napag-aralan nila yung ituturo nila. This may be done by attending craft classes sponsored by the conference, through private instruction, or even do-it-yourself kits available at hobby and craft stores. Ibig sabihin, they can attend seminars or trainings para ma-acquaint sila dun sa craft na mga ituturo nila. Number 2, the instructor should complete the craft project himself and have samples finished to present to his class. Okay, pwede siya magpakita sa mga estudyante ng mga natapos na niyang mga crafts na gusto niya ituro sa mga bata. The craft selected should be within the range of the ability. Okay, dapat yung craft na ituturo ay depende sa kakayanan ng bata. Kasi bata pa sila, tapos tuturuan mo sila ng photography, medyo mahirap na sa kanila yung. Kaya dapat isusut natin sa age ng bata. The cost should not be in excess of what the Pathfinder can afford. Okay, we are always talking of cost kasi mahirap ang pera ngayon. So dapat ay consider din natin yung cost ng ituturo natin. Craft projects should usually be set up on a quarterly basis with a definite terminal date for completion of the craft. Okay, pwede tayo mag-assign ng craft projects and then bigay lang natin sa bata ang deadline kung kailan nila ipapasa. Time should be allotted in the club program for each instructor to give a working demonstration or lecture on the craft to be sponsored. So, in every activity, dapat may time limit para alam ng mga bata kailan mag-umpisa, hanggang kailan matatapos, para alam nila, may idea sila. While elaborate equipment or a spacious room is not necessary for conducting a successful craft class, okay, this is with regards to the place where you will hold your craft activities. Kailangan na makakagalaw yung mga bata kasi sila ay naggawa na ng kanilang mga crafts. Kasi kapag masikip, medyo mahirap gumalaw at gumawa. Kaya dapat malaking room at saka maraming room na pwedeng yung mga bata i-assign for every craft activities ang gawin nila. Enough tools or other equipment should be provided for the craft class. Okay, so kapag nagturo tayo ng craft activity, dapat may mga tools tayo na ready na pwede natin paggamit sa mga maging 10 at more than 10. Provided for that. Okay. So this is one way of keeping the kids busy with their crafts. Kasi kapag kulang, yung mga materials, ang mga tools ay medyo magkakaroon ng delay para yung mga bata hindi maging busy, mag-iingay lang yan. Kaya dapat ay enough yung mga materials na nandiyan. Spirit of enjoyment must prevail throughout the class. Remember, learning takes place in a happy environment. Okay, dapat yung mga bata ay nag-enjoy dun sa ginagawa nila. Kasi kapag hindi nila na-enjoy yung ginagawa nila, hindi magiging maganda yung environment. Medyo gloomy kasi napipilitan lang silang gumawa. Pero kung gusto nila yung activity, masaya silang gagawin yun. The instructor will strive to find a way to help each individual Pathfinder excel. There will be variety in ability, but each Pathfinder should be commended for his work when it represents the best. Okay, ang iba-iba kasi ang kakayahan ng mga bata. Ngayon, kung saan sila mag-excel, doon mo sila, papiliin mo sila kung ano yung gusto nila para kung ano yung bihasa nila, siyempre magagawa nila ng mas maganda, kaya magiging maganda yung kakalabasan ng kanilang craft na ginawa. Whenever possible, crafts or projects sponsored should be those that when will result in the Pathfinders qualifying for an honor. So sabi nga ni Sir Nilo, recreation to, pero when it comes to crafts, pwede itong qualification para yung honors about crafts ay yung natapos mong craft, pwede ito i-present para yung honors ay ma-qualify ka. As interest stimulators, so hobby fairs, activities, na pwedeng lalong ma-stimulate natin yung mga bata. Pwedeng magkaroon ng hobby fairs, open house exhibit, para maging proud naman yung mga bata. Yung gawa ko, nandun, nakita ko. Dinidisplay yung aking magandang gawa. Hobby and craft books, magazine supply cards should be included. Okay, these materials can also help para magbigyan na idea yung mga bata, mga craft books, magazines, and supplies, pwede silang tumingin doon para magkaroon sila ng idea ng mga crafts na gusto nila. And remember, don't continue one craft too long. Attention span of junior, yes. Kasi short lang ang attention span, lalo na ng mga maliliit na bata. Kaya dapat yung craft na ibibigay sa kanila, yung will not consume too much time. Kasi mainipin sila, magsasawa sila agad. Kaya dapat very short lang kung mga bata yung gagawa ng craft. Try to stimulate interest in various projects. Okay. So, bigyan nyo sila ng mga projects na yung mga bata ay may stimulate yung kanilang interest na, gusto ko to. Ay, maganda to. Yon. Magiging interested sila. Have occasional craft fairs yung parents. Okay. Ito ay isang magandang gawin para naman yung mga parents makita nila, ito na pala yung gawa ng anak ko. Yun, madi-display yung mga gawa ng mga anak nila. Maging proud at happy yung mga parents na sa nagawa ng mga anak nila. Strive toward perfection. Okay, ito lagi yung atin objective, yung toward perfection. Pero sabi nga, hindi naman pare-pareho ng bata, yung galing ng bata. Kung merong mas magandang gawa, merong hindi maganda, but don't discourage them. Laging mag-appreciate tayo, ang ganda ng gawa mo. Okay, you did a good job, mga ganyan. Iko-compliment natin sila sa efforts nila. Ask many questions, help pathfinders make their own decisions with counselors' guidance. Ito yung, kumbaga, mga counselors, they are only guiding and attending to the pathfinders, but it's the pathfinders who make their own decisions on what craft to choose. Iga-guide lang natin sila. Show good samples of what can be done. Okay. Ako, sa art classes ko, every time magpagawa ako ng art activity, meron ako ipapakitang, ito yung gagawin natin ngayon. Ma-excite yung mga bata. Ang ganda. Kaya, pakitaan natin sila ng mga samples na gagawin para ma-encourage sila. Maganda yung gagawin namin. Encourage pathfinders to help one another. So, isang objective natin to is to help one another. Huwag tayong magsolo o magsarili. Craft class rate should be 45 minutes or less, but the maximum is 45 minutes. Matagal na rin yun. Hints on hobbies and crafts. A few important objectives to satisfy the desire to create. Of course, kaya tayo gumagawa because we like it. So, dapat yung magagawa natin, it will satisfy the kids na, they will be very happy I was able to create this thing. To develop honest and efficient work habits. Okay, honesty and efficiency is very important sa work habits ng mga bata. Dapat as they make their craft programs, they learn honesty and efficiency in every work they do. To demonstrate and teach resourcefulness. Yes, resourcefulness is very important. Kapag wala yung materials, maghanap ka, ano bang pwede ipalit? Dahil wala yun. Kaya maging resourceful tayo. Coordination, yung i-coordinate natin lahat ng gagawin. Dexterity. Ano ba yan, dexterity? Versatility. Okay, let's learn being versatile. Yung meron tayong sariling hindi kopya ko. In the creative use of materials and tools. Okay, so this is something to do with the materials and tools. To provide a stimulating, self-assuring experience through achievements. So, yung finished product nila, finished craft projects nila, this will help them. This will stimulate them to be, parang fulfilling sa kanila na nagawa nila yung isang bagay. To foster a purposeful leisure time activity that might lead into a vocation. Naalala ko yung lecture ko sa recreation. Yung ating recreation sometimes, it becomes our livelihood. Kaya yung mga crafts na to, pwede natin maging vocation to, na pwede natin pagkakitaan in due time kapag na-perfect natin at maganda, pwede natin ibenta, pwede natin pagkakitaan. So recreation to, but it can turn into a vocation. Pwede tayong kumita later on pag na-perfect natin yung ating activities sa craft na yun. To develop interests and skills that will add stress to daily living. Okay, craft activities helps the student to develop their interest. At saka, malay mo, may hidden skills sila. At kapag in-apply nila ito sa mga craft programs, ay lalong madedevelop yung interest nila and skills to that certain area. Above all, to develop character traits that will strengthen spiritual life. Ito lagi ang main goal natin, that it will help strengthen our spiritual life. I-associate lagi natin ito sa spiritual na mga bagay. Na hindi lamang natin ginagawa itong craft activities na to para pansarili, kundi para our spiritual life will be strengthened through this kind of activities. Yung mapapalapit tayo sa Diyos at pasalamatan natin ang Panginoon dahil sa mga bagay na ito.
Yung dexterity, ibig sabihin nito yung yung husay ng isip, galing ng kamay.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, thank you, Sir Nino.
Okay?
Oh, nature activities. All nature studies should be an adventure, and always there should be in it the thrill of discovery. You may remember the first time you saw the fascinating tide pool, or you may recall the first time you looked through a microscope at the myriad inhabitants in a jungle. One never forgets the thrill of the first glimpse into a new realm of created things. Actually, dun sa Garden of Eden, yung ating mga first parents, si Adam and Eve, ang textbooks nila doon, Sir Nilo, ay yung nature. Through nature, they learn a lot of things about God's creation. Kaya yung mga nature activities, when you look at nature, you will truly be fascinated na how God have wonderfully and perfectly made nature through His creation. Kaya it gives you happiness, it gives you, you will be, God is really a great creator, that the true nature, you can see how God loves us so much, how God is very colorful, you can learn a lot of things in nature. Sabi nga rito, a good leader will be on the lookout for high points in the lives of small creatures. Ito, actually yung nature, honor din to, Sir Nilo eh. Maraming activities na you can use nature to teach them lessons, to train them, yung mga insects, yung mga animals, mga plants, yan. Ilan sa mga nature honors na pwede natin i-ano sa mga bata. And ito, on one hike, many of these things could be discovered by sharp eyes. Kaya sa ating pathfindery, we have these hiking activities. And one objective of this is to see nature. Look around and look at the wonderful creation of God. No two nature walks could ever be the same, for nature does not announce her plans nor arrange her schedules at our command. So anywhere we go, everywhere we see nature around us, will always give us a new lesson to learn. Kaya sabi nga, there's no two nature walks. So every time we have our nature walk, isa to sa mga recreational activities na diniscuss ko yung nature walk. We will learn a lot in nature. Ideally, the leader of the expedition should be armed with a wide array of information as possible covered. So in nature walk, while you are leading your students, you can share a lot to them about the things that they see, about so much of what is in nature, yung trees, yung leaves, yung birds, yung animals, insects, a lot of things you can learn in nature. Kaya sabi rito, nature activities. Maraming yung treasure hunt, maraming activities sa nature, Sir Nilo, sa pathfindering. So, but a willing heart and an enthusiastic, active mind can cover a multitude of omissions in specific knowledge, and leaders and juniors can discover and learn together. So there should be enthusiasm in everything, in every activity that you do in nature. There should be a willing heart, and you are enthusiastic to share to your students the things in nature. Para sila rin, mahawa din sila na, nga, ang ganda pala ng pag-aralan ang nature. Ganito pala dito sa labas. Marami ka palang matututunan. So do not be content in merely finding, follow it. Sabi nga, as Professor H.W. Clark said, from the cradle to the grave. Find out something of the life history of the animals, how it lives. Sabi nga, never ending ang nature study. Kasi grabe ang nilikha ng Panginoon. Never ending. Hindi matatapos ang mong pag-aralan ang everything that involves nature. Sabi nga, from cradle to the grave. Kaya it's very broad yung study about nature. A wealth of information is now available on all phases of natural history. Yeah, kung nature lover ka, usually daw ang nature lover, Sir Nilo, ay very calm, very, yung appreciative, kasi they know how to appreciate what God has created. One way to develop the thrill of discovery is to practice appreciating nature with the five senses. Of course, when we are in nature, we use our five senses, our sense of touch, sense of smell, sense of sight, sense of taste, and sense of hearing. A lot of things you can hear in nature. The chirping of the birds, tapos yung mga salita ng mga animals, it will excite you. Just as reverence is needed in a church service, na careful discipline is needed in a class recitation, so also the proper mental, physical, and spiritual discipline must be brought about to appreciate nature. So when we are in nature, we are being trained, or we are being given studies that will develop our mental, physical, and most especially spiritual learnings. And whenever we use these learnings, there should be discipline to be brought out to appreciate nature through the senses. Go on walks varying in length from a half hour to 2 hours. Kaya siguro, Sir Nilo, the best exercise daw is walking. Why? Naisip ko lang kasi in walking, you will see a lot around you. Dito nga sa Thailand napakaraming we are in the province, and a lot of things you can see in nature. May dam kami doon, lagi kami nag-walking doon, and you will see a lot of things in nature. Later, concentrate upon all the senses combined, but only after dealing with each, one at a time, the following guidelines will be helpful in developing the senses. Okay, so we are given guidelines here that will be helpful in developing our five senses. One is tune out all cluttering thoughts and tune in nature. Okay, what can you hear in nature? Cluttering of the birds, the animals. So these are all. You use your sense of hearing. Give every sense full play in concentrating on each one. So you can use all your five senses when you are in nature. See nature through the eyes and ears of an artist poet. Usually, yung mga artist is nature lover yan, because sometimes they get their creativity through nature. So developing the senses. So we have these five senses: seeing. So we can develop it by walking slowly, pause, look. So we can have reflection while we are walking. Think of the things that you like. Think of God. Hearing. So don't talk, just walk. Pause and listen. So you will hear a lot of sounds in nature. Tasting. So sa tasting, you use your mouth and tongue. Diba sa nature walk, minsan you will discover the fruits, poisonous plants, O mga fruits along the way, pwede mong tikman yung mga fruits na makikita mo. Kaya you can use your sense of taste when you are in nature dahil maraming bunga doon ng mga puno. Pwede kang kumain habang naglalakad ka. Smelling, yeah. Can you smell the smell of nature? Kapag nasa nature kayo, iba yung smell. Iba yung smell ng puno, ng mga halaman. Kasi these plants gives us oxygen. Kaya kapag nasa nature ka, iba, fresh, very fresh yung scent na maaamoy mo. And touching, everything you like to feel. So yung mga bata, lalo na yung mga bata, mahilig yung maghahawak. Kaya pag yung mga bata nasa nature, they will really enjoy the activity because they can touch anything around them. They can smell, they can taste, they can hear, and they can see the wondrous creation of God. Inner feeling. Okay, this above all requires complete and self-discipline for best results. So silence and silence teach us discipline. Master teacher plan. So as the who is our master teacher? So it's Jesus Christ, who our master teacher. And as follower of the master teacher, as master guides, these are our plan. Build it into the program. We must incorporate these nature activities in whatever program we are going to do. You make an outline about the nature activities that you wanted to share with the students, and you can program it. In your 1 year program, you can include nature activities. Nature objective for the year. So what is your objective? Why do you want them to have nature activities? So you need to list down your objectives. Main objective for the month. So kayo bilang mga master guides who are training the kids, so you make your monthly objective. So there are suggestions here, starting a Club Nature Museum. Okay, maganda to, Club Nature Museum. You can collect something from nature and then you can put in one room, and then this will be your museum. Everything that you found in nature, you can put everything there. Subsequent objective for a month. Okay, a nature camp out. Na-notice niyo po, yung mga activities is a whole year program, but the activities, you choose it monthly. Take Pathfinder leaders outside or provide a small box. And yeah, in nature walk, pwede nyo padalhin yung mga bata ng mga boxes. Ano po? And then they can put inside their box anything they can find while they are walking. They can see a stone, they can collect some stones, some leaves. So every Sabbath afternoon daw, pwede nating gawin yung nature activities. Kaya lang minsan, sa abroad, yung nature activities sila nagiging mall eh. Kaya wala rin appreciation of nature. Pero during Sabbath afternoon, you can do your nature activity during this time. Na you can bring your students outside and learn so much in nature. Choose the most original, the hardest to guess, and the nicest, etc. Yeah, ito yung isang game, Sir Nilo. You have a box and you put something inside the box, and then you let the kids insert their hand and choose something inside the box, and then you let them guess, what is this, or what is that one that you picked up inside. So it's a game. It's nice doing that game. Work on a nature hike with different stations. Oh, ginawa namin to sa Vacation Bible School, yung by station. So you can do it by station. Punta muna kayo sa mga grasses, sa terrain, or sa plants, sa flower seeds. You can use this. You can make different stations as you study nature. Then take Pathfinder leaders on a hike and have each one draw a lesson from the thing they saw. This can be an excellent activity with Pathfinder. So you see, there's a lot of activities, a lot of things, learning you can do when you are outside in nature. Because nature is very vast, malawak ang mga learnings na pwede nating magawa when we are outside in nature. And then bring a nature expert to direct nature programs and ideas. Okay, ito ay nature expert. Of course, siguro sa honors, you can invite experts who are good in plants. Yung i-learn nyo yung poisonous plants, poisonous animals, mga ganyan. Most nature games and activity games. Ito, yung sinasabi ko kanina, you can make use of nature to present games to your students and other activities. Napakarami, unending yung mga activities and games na pwede natin magawa through nature. The Pathfinder Club leader will have many possibilities on the Sabbath to present much to the club members about nature. Many nature games are either suitable for some. Yung isa nga, yung treasure hunting, usually yan ang na-joinan ko na nature game sa church. Okay, so nature activities usually are being done during Sabbath day. Kasi it connects us to God. Meron nga lugar dun sa Tagaytay, close to nature, sabi close to God. So it's really very nice when you are outside in nature. So nature activities so these are some examples of games and activities that you can do using nature. Ayan, alphabet nature treasure hunt, Bible nature hunt, Bible. Sinalala ko, Sir Nilo, yung activity na ginawa namin sa labas, kukuha ka ng mga something in nature, then i-connect mo sa Bible. O pag may stone, anong naalala mo sa stone? Anong naalala mo sa dahon, sa tubig? Anong naalala mo sa mga bagay na nasa nature? Kaya endless yung mga activities. Yung hiking, gusto ko yan. Yung mountain climbing, yung mga ganyan, matching din, nature hikes, nature hunting, nature memory games, progressive hike, Sabbath song, nature hike, stake a claim, secret numbers. Ewan ko kung na-present nyo na tong mga activities na to, but we can get something from here, some samples of games and activities that we can share to the church or to our students during. Okay, so tapos na sa Nilo, I was assigned only in nature activities. So thank you. I hope you gain something from the.
Okay, let us proceed to Master Guide Meli Bagtas, and after that Master Guide Solomon. Okay, Ma'am Meli, it's your turn.
Okay, dadako po tayo sa camping. Ito yung pina-exciting. So na-excite na kayo sa camping nating darating. So sabi dito, ano po ba yung philosophy of camping? Every child develops naturally and continuously. Every place in which he is and every person with whom he has contact is a part of him. He grows best in the company of someone who is experienced and who understands and values him. Camping provides a powerful tool in shaping such a growth. Okay, so napaka ng camping kasi ito po kasi yung camping. Alam niyo ba kapag sinabing camping ay marami po ang nagjo-join. Ano po ba ang pinaka ng camping? Kasi dito po ay madidevelop po yung kanina na pag-aralan natin yung sa nature. So dito nadidevelop yung kanilang skills kasi maraming mga activities dito at iba-iba po yung mga magtuturo. So yung mga bata excited kapag pag-camping ang pinag-usapan. Kahit naman tayo mga leaders pag sinabing camping, excited tayo sapagkat dito po natin nakikita na ipapakita yung mga skills po natin. Okay? So sabi dito, so number 1, gives an experience in a way of life based on the admonition to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and soul and mind and thy neighbor as thyself. So, dito po natin mapapakita kung paano tayo magmahal sa ating kapwa. Kasi pag sa camping kasi, hindi natin sasabihin na tayo lang yung tao doon. Kailangan marunong tayo makisama sa ating kapwa. So sabi nga rito, dito mapapakita ang pag-ibig ng ating Panginoon. Minsan kasi, kapag sa camping kasi, makikita po natin yung spiritual growth natin doon . na ang pakikisama natin. Kaya nga ni-emphasize sa atin yung pag-ibig ng ating Panginoon. So, yun nga, sabi, ay the unity of mind and body. So, kapag ang mind po natin ay maging maayos, it reflects naman sa body po natin na maging maayos din po tayo. And importance of building non-verbal concept. So, makikita po natin, di ba? All throughout, yung ating mind po ay nagiging masigla, nagiging yung ating focus kasi sa ating Panginoon. The dual responsibility is to think of oneself and to act as a member of a group. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, huwag mong iisipin na ikaw lang mag-isa. Kailangan in ka sa grupo mo, hindi yung, ay bahala na kayo dyan. Kailangan lagi po tayo nakasuporta kung saan ka belong o saan group ka. Helps develop a sense of belonging to the universe and its creator. So, ito yung belongingness. Kailangan ipasakop mo yung sarili mo to develop sense of belongingness ang sinasabi sa atin. Sapagkat ang ating creator ay laging yun ang ating focus. Kaya kailangan po natin maging belongingness. And of course, ano ba yung sinasabi doon sa belongingness? And enrich individual experience through contact with the natural world. Okay? And of course, promoting the use of sensory information to develop conceptual and perception models. Ang ano pala nito? Ang ganda po ng ibig niya sabihin. So, ngayon ko lang po nabasa yata ito. Using a place, apart, and time to think. Okay. It's a place, time to think. Kailangan, kasi pag nasa camping ka, iba yung nasa isip mo eh. Wala ka doon sa bahay mo, wala ka doon sa comfort zone mo. Parang nasa labas ka kasi, kaya nga sinasabi sa atin, place, apart, and time to think. Talagang iba yung iniisip mo. Alam nyo, sa atin kasi ngayon ay hindi natin magagawa. Kaya nga minsan hinahanap natin ito eh. Yung place apart. Yung pag nasa isang nature ka, ay iba yung thinking mo. Hindi mo maisip yung mga trabahong ginagawa mo. Kaya din yung gagawin ng mga bata. Parang ang ano nila kasi doon, yung nakawala sila sa kanilang comfort zone. Of course, next, encouraging examination of existing models with a view towards revision and redecision to form more appropriate models. So, nag-encourage po sa atin yung mga bagay kung saan ay nasa camping po tayo. Encouragement, the establishment of appropriate social relationship between youth and between adults and youth. So, ito po yung communication na ng youth, ng mga leaders, ng mga bata, na kailangan ma-establish natin, ma-encourage natin yung mga bata. Kaya nga po nagka-camping tayo, encourage natin na kapag may mga activities, kailangan mag-join sila. Hindi yung bahala na kayo dyan, yung mga ganon bagay. Kailangan yung encouragement, kagaya yung sinasabi ni Ma'am kanina. Pag interesting kasi, nagjo-join ang lahat. So, yun yung sinasabi sa atin na kailangan mag-encourage yung appropriate relationship between youth and the adults. I-corporate natin silang lahat. Allows people to learn how to increase their security so their enjoyment in life. So, self-explanatory kasi kailangan natin yon na ma-enjoy natin kapag nasa camping po tayo. Uses the realism of the outdoor world to lead its group members to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. So, isang awit yan na napakaganda na kailangan naka-corporate to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. So, kailangan pa rin natin na ang Panginoon ang siyang ating core or center ng ating mga ginagawa. And pang-anim po, as one young pathfinder put it at the close of a week of canoe camping. This experience helped one make the important decision in life. Wow! So, napakaganda dito. yung lahat ng mga pathfinders ay kailangan magkaroon po tayo ng canoeing camping para may experience na alam po ba na napakaganda po kapag tayo ay maka-experience sa mga bagay na ito. Ewan ko kung lahat tayo naka-experience na ng ganitong mga activities, pero ito yung pinaka-important decision in life kapag na-try at nagawa po natin ang bagay na ito. This philosophy becomes a reality in a camping ministry that keeps in mind the following objectives. So may mga objectives po na tayo dito. Remembering that the personality of the camper is the most important factor and leaders deal with any camp. Tama po yun mga fellow leaders. Dito po natin makikita kasi kapag wala na yung mga bata sa comfort zone nila, makikita natin kung ano yung mga attitude nila, kung anong mga ginagawa nila, kung paano natin sila mamumold, kung paano po mapalapit sila sa ating Panginoon. And of course, compared with the long-term effect of personality development, everything else we offer pales into significance. So tama po yun mga kapatid. Yun nga, kailangan po natin i-compare yung kanilang mga attitude. Okay, so meron po tayong 5 types of camping. So narito po yung hiking and packing. So bago po tayo, alam ko na ito po yung napag-usapan nung didiscuss ni Master Guide Solomon Bagtas about camping, yung hiking and packing. So kailangan ituro po natin sa mga bata ito na hindi lang, hiking tayo, hiking agad. Kailangan ibigay natin yung mga procedure, yung mga dapat gagawin ng mga bata bago sila mag-hike. Then, kung paano po nila i-packing yung mga dala nila. Kasi minsan, ang dinadala ko ano-ano, puro pagkain. So, sabi nga sa ating kung lagi natin narinig, kailangan ituro natin kung ano ang dapat nilang dalhin, kung ano ang dapat nilang isuot. Importante kasi yun baka naman isusuot nila nakapanglakad, hiking tayo. So, napakahalaga po yun na kailangan po natin ituro sa mga campers, sa mga bata o mga pathfinders sa mga bagay. Wilderness survivor camping. Yung wilderness survivor camping, ito po yung matatest. Kasi alam po natin na kapag wilderness survivor camping, walang food, wala tayong dala kahit, ibig sabihin, nothing, wala tayong dala kasi ang gagamitin natin ay kung ano yung nandoon sa lugar na ating pupuntahan. So dito matetest kung gaano ka ka-patient na hindi ka magrereklamo. Ano ba naman to? Pinuntahan natin Sir Nilo, wala namang pagkain. So ituro na natin sa mga bata pag sinabing wilderness survival camping, ibig sabihin wala lahat. Survival nga paano tayo makasurvive sa darating na panahon, may mga bagay na ito. Kaya nga tinuturo sa atin na mawawalan tayo, hindi tayo makakabili, hindi tayo makakakuha ng mga pagkain. So, kailangan ma-exercise na natin yung ating sarili para sa ganun ay pagdating man ng panahon na darating yung mga bagay na ito ay tayo po handa sa mga ganitong gawain. Ito yung canoe trip. So yung kanina pinag-usapan, napakaganda rin po ito. Then yung bike hike. So yung mga iba po ay talagang ginagawa exercise yung bike hike. Kaya napakaganda po na masubukan po natin. Ako hindi ako marunong mag-bike. So witnessing. Naku, nasa witnessing na sa agad, Sarah. Okay, so witnessing. When it comes to witnessing, lahat naman po tayo ay anak ng Diyos. Lahat tayo ay nakakaalam sa salita ng ating Panginoon. So, pag sinabing witnessing, ito po ay sasabihin ko sa inyo na napakahirap sapagkat dapat maging model tayo kasi tayo ngayon witnessing God has invited us to share the good news concerning His Son, Jesus Christ. So, sinabi niya nga dito na ang witnessing po, kailangan makita sa ating sarili na talagang we are a Christian. Kasi Christian nga, makikita po tayo na Christian nga. Pero hindi naman nakikita sa ating pag-uugali, hindi naman nakikita sa ating, sabihin natin kasi ang mga tao, nakikita sa personal, yung kung anong ginagawa mo, yung daily daily activities. Dapat makikita po sa atin. The story of his life, death, and resurrection, and the news of his soon coming needs to be told, but fathers can play an important part in taking his gospel to the world. So, ito po yung pinaka dito mahirap nga kasi sabi nga dito, kailangan na yung importance, yung maibigay po natin yung tinanggap nating good news na may share po natin sa ating kapwa. Gayon din sa mga, hindi lang man doon sa Pathfinders, alam nyo ba, ang nakikita ko dito sa witnessing na ito, na halimbawa meron po tayo hawak na mga Pathfinders. Of course, hindi lang naman Pathfinders ang hawak natin. Nandiyan na po yung mga magulang. So magiging halimbawa kasi nakikita nila kapag yung mga bata ay naging magalang dahil sa pagtuturo po natin, isang witness po yun mga fellow leaders. Kasi, ay, napabago nila yung aking anak. So, nakikita nila na maganda ang naidudulot po natin pagtuturo sa ating mga anak. The Pathfinder classwork curriculum includes a wide variety of Bible-based materials. Gaya nga po kanina pinag-usapan na lahat po ng ating activities, it's based on Bible, based on nature, based on God's providence. Kaya nga po, lahat yun naka-corporate na yan. Na hindi lang naman po tayo nagtuturo kung ano-ano lang. Kailangan po, nanggagaling po sa Bible o nanggagaling sa ating Panginoon ang lahat po nating na ituturo sa mga bata. Which will allow the Pathfinder to discover and develop an interest in things that pertain to God. Tama po yun kasi kapag naibigay na po natin yung lahat ng mga bagay, alam niyo po yung mga bata, kapag dating ng 10 to 11 sa ating, di ba, sa ating nagpapasya nga sila kaagad, nagpapabinyag. Yun po yung mga bata, kapag nakikita nila na ang kanilang leader ay maayos, maganda ang pagpapalakad, at ituturo ang tama sa mga bata, alam niyo po, hindi na tayo magsasabi sa mga bata, magpabinyagan na. Sila ay nagpapasya na kasi nakikita nila yung kabutihan ng ating Panginoon. Special class activities have been designed to help them share this growing appreciation for their Savior individually and as a club. So napakaganda po ng resulta kapag tayo po ay nakatuon sa ating Panginoon ang ating itinuturo sa ating mga Pathfinders. Of course, a variety of witnessing programs are also planned and sponsored by the local church as well as special events that allow for creative ways of witnessing such as Christmas and New Year. So, lahat naman po ng bagay na ginagawa po natin sa Pathfindering ay kailangan nakakonect po sa ating iglesia at pinag-uusapan ito. Gayon din nakalagay doon na para sa ganon yung lahat ng ating program ay meron pong approval ng ating iglesia o ating mga officers, of course. Pathfinder Community Service Projects. So, nagkakaroon po tayo ng community service projects. So, helping children, toy repair for hospitals. So, mga bagay na ito ay ginagawa po natin. Minsan po ginawa po namin sa Magsaysay na yung nagkaroon kami ng project about children. So, kailangan, di ba, dito nakalagay naman to repair for hospital, story hour, parties for handicapped and poor children, cardiac pastime, daycare centers. So, kahit naman dyan, kahit hindi naman nakalista dyan, marami po tayong magagawa about witnessing about our Pathfinder communities. So, i-corporate na lang natin para sa ganun ay magawa po natin. Ganun din yung community improvement. So, rabies cans, roadside clean up. Lagi po itong ginagawa yung roadside clean up. Lahat yan nakikita ko. So, historical site restoration. Kapag kailangan po na yung, kasi tayo dito sa Pilipinas ay walang historical site restoration. Nakikita ko sa ibang bansa, meron po ito. Flower boxes, car rubbish bags, literature racks. So, ito yung mga binibigay sa atin na pwede po natin magawa for the community service. And of course, Pathfinder Community Service Project pa rin ay conservation, bird boxes and feeders, wildflower seeds, shelters and stations. So, ito yung mga pwede po natin magagawa. Pero, Sir Nilo, hindi masyadong ginagawa itong mga iba nating conservation para sa ating witnessing. Kasi, iba yung ating ginagawa dito sa Pilipinas. So, holidays, Christmas projects. So, alam nyo, napakaganda yung holidays. Meron pong isang lang po, trivia. Meron pong tumawag sa akin nung isang week ay gusto nilang magbigay po ng mga food, tapos yung basta yung pangbata po. So ang tinanong ko sa kanila, ano po ito? Kung sino po ang gagamit ay ang sa church para mamigay po ng mga pamimigay nyo. Sabi ko, pwede ba ang master guide na mamigay nito? Sabi niya, nasa inyo kung sino po ang mamigay ng mga damit, pagkain, office supply, yung mga supplies ng mga bata. So, this coming holidays ay mamimigay kami ng mga ganito sa mga kapatiran. So, ito po isang magandang pamamaraan para yung mga bata, yung mga gusto po natin turuan ay maging interesado sila kasi may nakikita sila na ibibigay natin sa kanila. Of course, temperance, public school program, temperance drive, temperance parade, 5-day plan participation, healthful living. So yun naman yung kanyang temperance. Hospitals, gift of flowers and magazines. Sa hospital po ay na-try po namin ito. Yung namigay po kami ng flowers sa hospital sa may mga sakit. Tapos pinag-pray. Isama po natin yung mga pathfinder natin. Diyan, nag-enjoy po sila, yung mga bata. Nakita ko po yun. Picture frames po. Pwede tayong gumawa ng mga picture frames. Volunteers program. So ngayon po, nagagawa po natin mga volunteers program na ito sa panahon ngayon. So, yun nga yung sinasabi ko kanina, kung gusto mong maging active ang inyong mga pathfinders, isama mo sa mga ganito. Sila po ay nagiging malapit sa ating Panginoon. Senior citizen, labor help, birthday presents. Nagawa na rin po namin yung birthday presents sa lahat ng mga senior noon sa barangay na aming nasakupan sa Tondo. So makikita mo, ginamit din po namin yan nung hindi pa pandemic. Ang mga pathfinders ang namigay. Tutuwa-tuwa sila sapagkat nag-e-enjoy sila sapagkat nakikita nila yung pagbibigay sa kapwa po ay talagang kasama sa witnessing sa ating Panginoon. Other suggestion projects, deaf and hard of hearing. Mahirap yan sir yung deaf and hard hearing. Visual handicaps, books to city officials, prison. Pwede pa po yung prisons. Visits ng Adventist churches. So, ito po yung mga suggestion project pwede po natin gawin. Nagawa na rin po kami sa prison, yung mga lahat yung babae, correctional. So, nag-ano po kami ng ganon. Ginamit pa rin po namin yung mga pathfinders at mga master guides. So, nag-e-enjoy. So, ito yung mga binibigay sa atin kung paano tayo mag-witnessing sa ating Panginoon. Voice of Junior Youth. So, ito ngayon. Diba? Lahat po nag-voice of youth. Kahit may pandemic, ano ginagamit po? Yung Zoom platform. Vacation Bible School. Ito yung pinakamaganda. Yung Vacation Bible School kasi ay natututo po yung mga bata. Alam nyo nung kabataan ko, every year meron akong Vacation Bible School. At alam nyo, yung mga batang tinuruan ko po ng mga Vacation Bible School, ngayon paglaki nila, sila naman ngayon na nagtuturo. Sabi nila, ate, ito po yung tinuro nyo sa amin. Ngayon kami na rin po ang nagtuturo. Hindi na sa aming sa aming church, kundi sa ibang churches na sila. Kasi yung hindi naman tayo nananatili sa ating churches, sila po ay nasa ibang mga churches na. So sila rin po ay nagtuturo. Ito po yung mga weapon na kung saan po ay natututo ang ating mga kabataan, ang mga pathfinder. Branch Sabbath School. Ako, nagba-Branch Sabbath School ako. Talagang na-experience ko ito. Lahat ng bata, kahit yung stairs lang po ng mga tenement. So, nagba-Branch Sabbath School ako doon. Malaki po na itutulong kasi paglaki nila, nasasabi nila, naku, kung hindi kami nag-Branch Sabbath School, hindi po kami hindi po namin nalaman ang Panginoon. Kahit bata po sila, pag nakita nyo sila, ay talagang maalala ka nila dahil sa ginawa po nating Branch Sabbath School. Sa ano po natin kasi ito Sabbath School, talagang kailangan po natin gawin itong Branch Sabbath School. District show, display. So, ito po ay maramihan kapag sinabing district, yung buong district, magkakaroon po ng ganito. Marching in a local parades. So, ito yung masarap siguro, Sir Nilo Kasi, sa tagal na po sa Manila Central, hindi pa ako nakakita ng marching ni local parades. So sana magawa po natin yung mga to kasi parang yung marching po ay nabibehind, hindi po nagagawa. Dapat halimbawa, meron tayo specialist sa Central Luzon Conference na talagang yung marching talagang ipapakita para sa ganun ay ma-impress at makuha po na ma-win natin yung ating mga kabataan. Kasi minsan pag kapag nag-social night, Sir Nilo, ginagawa po yan, nag-enjoy sila sa marching and drilling. So sana magkakaroon po tayo niyan para isang pamamaraan sa ating pag-witness sa ating Panginoon.
Okay, thank you very much, Master Guide Meli. We are now truly true to our PLA program. So as you can see, there are many variations from our programs and activities regarding these activities. So since you are now already PLA for this program, I hope you will see and look for more efficiencies na mga bagay para maging mas mas productive for our plan regarding sa ating Pathfinder Club. So thank you very much for everyone. Natatapos na po ang ating session sa oras na ito. So now let's us entertain for our another part of this activity, that is question and answers. So if you have any questions, we have Master Guide here from APLA Training, Master Guide Emeline, Master Guide Meli to answer and share anything about the question you need to learn or to ask. Okay, so let us proceed.